I never thought I'd be telling this story, but here we are. My wife, let's call her Sarah, and I had been married for 8 years. We had our ups and downs, like any couple. I found out she was seeing someone else. It was devastating, but we went to counseling. She swore it was a one-time mistake, and I chose to forgive her. I really thought we had moved past it. We rebuilt our trust, or so I believed. Our life together seemed better than ever. That Tuesday, I was working from home. I had a massive project deadline, so I was glued to my desk all day. Around lunchtime, I got a notification on my phone. It was from our shared cloud account, the one we used for backing up photos. A new album had been created. Didn't think much of it. Probably just Sarah uploading pictures from our weekend trip. The album wasn't from our trip. It was full of pictures of Sarah with another man, and not just any man. It was her ex-boyfriend from college, Mark. They were at a fancy restaurant, laughing, holding hands. The date stamp on the photos was from the previous Friday, a night she told me she was having a girls' night out. It wasn't just happening again. She was being incredibly reckless about it. I scrolled through the photos, my hands shaking. I closed my laptop, stood up, and just walked around the house in a daze. Confrontation is what she'd expect. Tears, apologies, promises we'd done that dance before. This time, it had to be different. An idea began to form, a slow-burning fuse lit in the back of my mind. It was audacious, a little crazy, but it felt right. She'd booked a swanky venue, sent out dozens of invitations to all our friends and family, and had been talking nonstop about her big night, just not in the way she imagined. This party, her perfect party, would be the stage for my revenge. I had to pretend everything was normal. I came home from work, smiled, asked about her day, listened to her party plans. She was so wrapped up in her own world, so confident in her deception, that she didn't notice a thing. She just saw the loving, oblivious husband she thought she had. Meanwhile, my plan was taking shape. The first step was securing more proof. Those photos were damning, but I wanted something undeniable. I borrowed it one afternoon while she was at the gym. It was a goldmine. They were planning secret meetings, talking about their future and making fun of me. That one cut deep. It wasn't just betrayal, it was contempt. I saved everything. Next, I reached out to a few people. Contacted Mark's wife, a woman I'd never met. More will be revealed at Sarah's birthday party at this venue. On this date, then, I spoke to the event manager at the venue. I wanted to play a tribute video, I said. The night of the party arrived. The venue was beautiful, filled with flowers, balloons, and soft lighting. Sarah was glowing, looked stunning in her new dress, moving through the crowd like a queen in her court. I smiled back, a real smile this time, and said, "It will be." She had no idea. He talked about how proud he was of his daughter, how happy he was that she found a loving and stable husband in me. I could see Sarah beaming. I felt a pang of guilt, not for what I was about to do to her. After the toast, I took the stage, microphone in hand. The room fell silent. Sarah was standing right in front, looking up at me with tears in her eyes. "Sarah," I began, my voice steady. A few people chuckled, thinking it was the start of a joke. Sarah smiled, mouthing, "I love you." A look back at some of our most memorable moments. I clicked a button on my laptop. The screen flickered to life. The crowd awed. The next few slides were similar happy memories. Vacations, holidays. Sarah was wiping away a tear. Then the tone shifted. Sarah and Mark holding hands at that restaurant. A confused murmur went through the crowd. Sarah's smile froze on her face, but I was just getting started. The slideshow continued. Faster now. Picture after picture of her and Mark. Then came the text messages, blown up for everyone to see. "He'll never know. He's too trusting." It's almost sad. Her father was staring at the screen, his mouth open in disbelief. Her friends were whispering, pointing. For the grand finale, I had saved the best for last. You could clearly hear Sarah's voice laughing and saying, "I have to go. My pathetic husband is calling."
At one line.
Her own voice, her own words, hung in the silent room. There was no denying it. Her perfect party was in ruins. Perfect life was a lie exposed for all to see. I didn't feel triumph. I didn't feel joy. I just felt empty. I put the microphone back on the stand. "As for gifts," I said, my voice clear and loud, "I've already taken care of that. I've also had our joint bank account frozen, and my lawyer will be contacting yours on Monday to discuss divorce proceedings. Happy birthday, Sarah. Walked right out of the venue, past the shocked faces and the ruins of my old life, and into the cool night air. I took a deep breath. It was over. A new chapter was beginning, and this time I was the only author. Thanks for listening to my story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.